In the 10th video of our Tragedy to Opportunity series, A Skeleton of Steel, we explore how steel completes the structural framework of the home. This segment offers an inside look at the collaboration between the wood framers and the concrete contractors, where steel is bolted to the foundation and wood is bolted to the steel. In the metal shop, raw steel plates and beams are carefully cut, shaped, and welded into precise parts that are later assembled on site. Steel left exposed to the weather is sent to a galvanizing factory for protection, and a large crane gently helps with the erection of the framework. This is the stage where strength, craftsmanship, and precision unite as the true skeleton of the home begins to rise from the ground.
Okay, we're on the project site today. Today's the big day. Daniel's crew has welded and fabricated the stairway. It goes to the second floor. This is kind of special because the stairway is galvanized steel, and it's not because we're worried about it rusting. It's we wanted to give that the galvanizing is our finish, and we wanted a little bit of a industrial sort of feel. But what's interesting about the stairway is there'll be a glass element that sits in this slot, and then on each of the treads there'll be a hardwood tread. So it's kind of this really unique combination of finished material and industrial material. So Daniel, tell us, there's a little backstory about this the galvanizing process, and sort of some of the challenges that you've discovered and had.
So some of the challenges with it is when this is dipped, it's dipped in 1,000 degrees Celsius bath. And so
a big tank,
and a big
of
tank
molten material.
Of molten galvanized.
Zinc material.
And when you dip it in there, the steel just expands. And if you don't have really good welds on there, it'll break the welds, as we found out with this one. So we had to re-dip it, sandblast it, and we welded a lot better, way more welds than we even needed, and now it's good.
So what happened was they took it down to you welded it.
Yep.
Took it down to the galvanizing shop. In that process, basically it all broke up.
Yeah, we had this piece.
Okay, hang on.
Yeah, we had this piece delaminate on us because of the welds. We're trying to make small welds so they look good, so we're trying to hide them as much as we can. But there's always that balance. You want a nice, strong weld, but then it doesn't look good. So then we had to balance it. So what we ended up doing is called a plug weld. We drilled a bunch of 3/4 inch holes, and then we welded the C-channel to the flat bar that's in here, and then we grounded the welds, because we can't just use a little fillet weld. And we got some welds in here, but the main ones to attach the C-channel.
How much does this unit weigh?
About 3,000 pounds.
3,000 pounds.
As much as a car.
Yeah, so it's a car, and so Betsy here, our trusty lift, is going to lift it up, and we're going to set it right up on that ledge up there. It's been pre-designed, and then down here, there's a weld plate that it will weld down into the plate, and that'll be covered into the floor. So
Right.
It's not going to go anywhere, and the dining room is right here. So this is really a focal point through the front window, through the entry that you're going to see. It's our kind of our feature of the house.
Oh, this is the dining room area.
This is the dining room area right here.
Okay, nice.
And so we have this galvanized material, and if you look outside, see here we have the same galvanizing material here. So what we're trying to do is kind of bring the inside, outside, outside, inside, and sort of make this sort of industrial material feel more finished when it's in here. We're going to have hardwood floors, beautiful interior. So we're elevating a traditionally industrial finish to something that's more raw, but yet has its own unique patina finish. So Daniel, in terms of lifting this up, you're going to use this crane and the webs, you're going to lift it up and it sets up there.
That's what we're going to try. We may not have the room, so we may have to attach a hoist.
I see.
An electric hoist, and then we'll just go up with the long cable That will allow us to swing and to get more in position.
I see.
We'll try, but if that doesn't work, we have
Does
an
the hoist have
aluminum-
legs that it
No,
sits
we would
on?
just attach it to the.
Oh, I see.
and
You'll
just go
put this up and have the
Right.
hoist lifted up rather than the
Yeah, if that
hydraulics.
doesn't work, we have an aluminum I-beam
Okay.
with the trolley that we would put legs on up there somewhere, and then we can move it left and right and move in position. So
Okay.
that's the last.
Okay.
If this doesn't work, we'll do that.
Okay.
But this should work,
Yes.
depending on how much room I got.
Yeah.
in it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the plan. We'll get it up there, then we'll set it on a piece of steel.
Yep.
It's got leveling nuts. We'll adjust it to get it nice and level.
Right.
And then weld it, and then we'll put the non-shrink grout, and then that gets filled with concrete. And
Now, is this the first time
disappears.
you've ever used galvanizing as a finished material inside of a
It
structure?
is. It is. I can't
pretty
think
unusual.
of another. We've
Yeah.
done galvanizing, but we always cover it up outdoors.
right,
And we always
outdoors.
cover it up.
Right.
We've done one in a couple Bay Area. We did one not too long ago with just an outside patio.
Right.
But not inside.
Right.
First in interior for sure.
Yeah.
First there for sure.
Yeah. And the client is hobby is metalworking, and he really, they really like the idea of having this raw steel, a little bit of the industrial character juxtaposing with all the finishes. So
And
we're
you've got
excited.
all the soft wood finishes to counterbalance all
and the
the
glass.
glass,
So it's
yeah.
going to be really dramatic.
It's going to be nice for sure.
Well, it's another great job. We're going to see you later on more of the things that you've done, but you're a milestone today.
Yes, for sure. we'll try to get it up.
Okay.
Okay. Thanks.
Because the home is already fully framed around it, the crew has just inches of space to work with. Every wall, every beam, every opening is tight. They can't afford a single wrong move. So the team slows down, gathers around the stair, and begins guiding it into place step by step. From here, it's all about precision. The crew shifts the staircase forward, adjusting its angle, rotating it just enough to match the exact landing point. Each move is discussed, double-checked, and coordinated. This is heavy steel. Once it tilts or moves the wrong way, there's no easy correction. So communication becomes everything.
Dani, acum dacă de acolo am putea să o împingem, să se așeze de tot. Că aici are... Ok. Oh, să nu împinge acolo. Că mi se departe de aici.
When the stair reaches its approximate location, the team makes their first set of marks. They measure and mark exactly where the ledger board will go. In a structural member, the framer will install to support the weight of the staircase and tie it into the wall. To give the framer room to work, the team carefully pulls the staircase back. Again, every inch counts. They only need a small amount of space, but even that requires careful coordination in this tight interior. With the ledger board secured, it's time to bring the staircase into its final position. The crew guides it forward again, slow, steady, deliberate. They lower it onto the ledger board, allowing the steel to settle exactly where it was designed to land. Once the crew confirms the alignment, the welders get to work. They secure the staircase to the floor beam and reinforce every critical connection. Sparks fly, steel fuses, and the structure becomes one seamless part of the home skeleton. After hours of coordination, measurement, adjustments, and hard work, the staircase finally sits in its permanent position, solid, secure, and perfectly aligned.